So I bought these chairs at Menards, and I got them for a great price. But someone, in creating them, decided it was better to have a place to hold your cell phone than a place to hold your cup. So I am going to design some cup holders using some Dollar General flower pot. That I got for $1. Yard and Garden things were buy one get one free, so I actually got half of them for free. Also, I'm going to use these, which is the most expensive part of this project. It's a threaded post, and so then I'm going to add washers and a nut with the flower pot as a cup, so that this can just sit down inside that hole. I don't have to put any holes in my weed barrier, and I can use the cell phone slot for a cup holder. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so to make a cup holder for my Adirondack chairs that only have a cell phone holder, because that makes sense, first I got these little dollar flower pots. I got them buy one get one free on clearance at the Dollar General. Sorry, there's a little bee following my arm. I drilled the center hole. The other holes were already there. They won't matter. It's no big deal. But we needed the center hole, and you need to be careful not to drill it too big, because I'm using this threaded metal, and then I'm gonna use these washers. So if it's a little bit big, it's okay, because the washers will help stabilize everything. So that'll be all right. The thing that you need to drill the hole is this. And I have learned this is called a step bit. And if you've ever tried to drill holes in resin flower pots or something, I just realized my camera was at a weird angle. If you've ever tried to drill holes in resin flower pots or anything, then you know that they're prone to cracking. And so if you have a bit like this, then you can drill the hole easily and it doesn't crack the plastic. So that's what we did. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to build the stick that's going to hold the cup. So let's see how that goes. Pardon my insane appearance. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is put the first nut on. You're going to find out just exactly how amateur I am at this, as if you didn't know already. Welcome to my channel. All right. So you want to put the nut on there, but you don't need to put it down too far, right? Because all we're going to do then is we're going to take the large washer of 2 sizes. I'm going to put the large washer here. Then we're going to put the center hole of the cup there. So now we have it sticking through. And we actually want the next washer, hold on, and the next nut. And when I put the top nut on, I'm only going to put it, I can't do it left-handed. I'm telling you, if you stick with me, it will be good. I promise it will be good. All right, so I'm only going to screw it on until it is level. So it's right level with the top of the threaded post. So now I can take the bottom one and I can screw it up, move the washer, move everything, and then I will screw this one up until it's tight. So now we'll have the cup sandwiched in between the nuts and the washers without sticking up too far on the inside. Okay, so it's in there, it's tight enough, it's not going to come unscrewed easily, it's not wiggly, it's not loose, right? That's my goal. That's what I want to do. So that looks pretty good. That feels really stable. I'm kind of excited about that. And I don't think, I mean, it sticks up only as high as the nut that's inside. So it's not going to interfere with a lot of drinks or anything, I don't think. So now the reason I wanted to do this, you could buy cup holders that stick into the ground, but I didn't want to poke a bunch of holes in my weed barrier. What would be the point in all this weed barrier underneath this rock if I gave the weeds an escape? And over time, many, many, many escape routes. So now what I have is I can use this post, put it through this drink holder, or sorry, cell phone holder, and it just leans there. It's not taking up space. Sorry about my camera motion there. It's not taking up space. It's not poking a hole in my weed barrier. It's a convenient place for a cup, mostly, I guess. You know, it doesn't stick up too far. Yeah, so that's my plan. Now, to make 7 more. All right, so that's it. You need the threaded steel. I don't know what this is called. I don't know. It's just a threaded piece of metal. So you need that. You need 2 washers. At least one that is big enough to add some stability underneath the cup. 2 nuts and a step drill bit. That's really it. That's it. That's all you need. So yeah. And any flower pot. I chose plastic ones because I don't trust my people to not drop them and break them everywhere. But you can use any flower pot, really. All right, so if you try it, let me know. If you think of a way to make it better, let me know that too, because necessity is the mother of invention. That's what's happening here. All right, here we go.